Yo, what's up, family? What's up? It's your boy, Isaac. Yo, I am excited today, guys, because I got some very, very special guests. Y'all not going to believe it, but I got my main man. Rudy is in the house, y'all. Rudy, say what's up.
What's up, guys? God bless. What's going on?
Hey, Rudy, man, I've been telling my audience, my viewers, people that have been listening to me, man, they all know I'm from Chicago, right? And I'm new here when it comes to New York. Now, I only been here for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Get my feet wet a little bit, doing some things in ministry, some great things. But I know when it comes to New York, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
You know.
If anybody know, Rudy knows.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it, man. So I got some questions, bro. Because let me say, when I came back to New York this year, man, I caught the last flight coming from Chicago to New York before the pandemic hit, right? So as soon as I got here like the beginning of March, and then bang, the pandemic hit. New York was starting to shut down, and as everybody know, New York was like the epicenter of it all, man, where you got over 8 million people here. But a pandemic is not something that necessarily that you're new to. Like a disaster is not something necessarily that you're new to. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I was like in the second grade in Chicago when I heard about, man, 9/11, bro. Take us back a little bit and just tell me about that, man.
Well, in 9/11, I mean, I was like, I was working in my cousin's pizza shop and down there on Midtown. So, you know, Midtown close enough to the Twin Towers. It's really close enough.
Yeah.
So that day, that 7 o'clock in the morning, I was already heading to work. And when I got there, like around 8 o'clock, 8:15, because I think the first plane, I don't remember because it's been almost 20 years of it.
Man.
I mean, it probably hit like around 9 o'clock, 9:15. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember. But, man, I remember having that delivery. And I went outside and I hear this big crash, this big boom that you hear it, like the whole entire city hear it.
Yeah.
Boom. But we thought it was like a movie. It was like a movie filming.
Man.
You know Hollywood.
Yeah. Hollywood go crazy.
So Hollywood go crazy with all these effects and stuff. I thought it was a Hollywood movie.
Yeah, y'all thought it was like a King Kong #2 or something coming out?
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then I'm like, wait a minute. This is not a stunt because they're telling us to go back into the business. So I go inside back to the pizza shop. I told my cousin, hey, listen, this plane just hit right in the middle of the Twin Towers, man. And man, it really hit bad.
Bro, okay, so but here's my thing, right? So when it hit, like, okay, because it was at one point, like you said, y'all thought like, man, they shooting a movie. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking nothing of it to the point where it just like, bam, it shifted.
Yeah, it happened so quickly. It happened like in a matter of seconds.
Right. Now, for most people that's not from New York, a lot of people don't really, unless they really investigated the actual 9/11 situation, they really don't understand the real impact of 9/11. Like how long was that day? Because it's my understanding that it was multiple incidents that happened that same day.
Well, it was like maybe 5 planes that happened in one day. 5 incidents.
Yeah.
Which is we had the Pentagon, then over in Philadelphia there was another one, 2 in New York. So it was crazy because 2 planes to hit at the Twin Towers at once at the same day. It's insane. You know, it's crazy. I mean, when I first heard about the first one, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Then when I heard about the second one hitting, now that's what really impacted me. You know what I mean? Then when the first building came down, and everything started getting dark from where I work and in my side of view, I mean, we couldn't even see nothing because all the fog and all the dirt and everything from the whole entire building that collided, it's turned dark. It felt like it was 10 o'clock at night.
Wow, man. So now, bro, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? most of the world for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a few months, they were kind of like puzzled, like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It kind of shifted their world. Some things did happen with the now the flight security and all of that type of stuff had changed. But I'm gonna be honest, man. At one point, it became 9/11. It was like it was a memorable moment, but as far as life went on, it became a faded, you know what I'm saying, moment. But how was it for a New Yorker? Like, how was New York? What was the temperature like?
Man, the temperature, man, it was brutal because when it happened in September, it was kind of chilly that day. Mm-hmm. But when everything happened, it had to be at a good 90 degrees, maybe almost 100. Because with all that flames and everything. So basically, New York shut down, like we shut it down for the pandemic.
Man.
We had cops all over the place. We had Secret Service. We had military all over the place. And it was really crazy. Stores shut down, streets shut down. We had to stay evicted. We had to stay at home. Because we didn't know what was going on.
So I mean, schools shut down, everything.
Schools let out early.
Oh wow.
School let out early because I remember because my sister called me, can you pick up my nephew from school? I was like, I can't get out because I can't make it on time.
Yeah.
Because I was in the city, she was in Brooklyn, and she had to go get him.
Yeah.
It was like around 11 o'clock.
Man.
It was 11 o'clock, emergency dismissal.
Wow.
All schools.
Because I'm going to be honest, my memory, my vague memory of 9/11 is, bro, it was like, I remember it was in the morning and my teacher had left the classroom and then she came back in the classroom crying, right? So then I see this, I guess he was the janitor. He wheels this TV, the TV with the big backs.
Yeah, they're like one of those tube TVs.
Yeah, come on, man.
They have
Take 'em
tubes.
back, Rudy.
It's one of those things that you probably had to turn with the knob.
You needed some pliers to turn
Exactly.
it, The one with the big back, So he like wheeling one of those things like on a cart, you know what I'm saying? And he pushing it in, and cause he ain't had no remote, he had to press the button right on the front of the TV jack. So he turned it on, man, and they turned it on to the news, bro. And now I'm gonna be honest, at that age in my mind, I didn't understand everything that was going on, but I knew something was wrong, right? Because anytime you see like your superior, like your teacher or like an officer or somebody, an adult,
right.
When you're a kid, when you see an adult cry, like they feel helpless, you kind of feel scared.
Yeah, and the thing is, I just turned 21 because I turned 21 in August.
Right.
And to be 21 and experience something in a situation like this,
Yeah.
it's tough. It's not very pleasant at 21.
Yeah.
Even though your mindset is set to be an adult, but your feeling in your heart, it's in another place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, man, it was really tough, and we had ministries coming and supporting everybody, firefighters, NYPD, hospital people, doctors, and my ministry always been there. My pastor, maybe we could mention his name, Bill Wilson.
Yeah, come on, man.
And we had teams out there feeding them and stuff. And
so wait, but let me interrupt you real quick because you mentioned the name Bill Wilson, right? And we definitely gotta give credit where credit is due. But for those who may not know who Pastor Bill Wilson is, could you please just expound a little bit on who he is?
Well, Pastor Bill Wilson is my pastor. He's from Brooklyn, New York, and he runs this the largest Sunday school in Brooklyn. And we call it, we used to call it back then, I don't know if we can say the name, but, we used to call Yogi Bear Sunday School.
Right.
But Metro Well Child is a big ministry, and yeah, I mean, my pastor Bill Wilson has always been there.
Yeah.
Since then, I mean, I've been going to Metro Well Child since I was 5 years old.
Man.
And back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And when you're 5 in 1985.
So.
You know.
Yeah. You know.
Well, you know.
Well, Rudy, man, like, yo, okay. So only through movies have I been able to see anything 1980s, right? Let alone 1980 New York, man. Like, what?
Man, well, the 80s was fun for me.
Okay.
80s was fun for me because the 80s, there's nothing like the 80s. Like if I would invent a time machine, I think I would go back to the year 1988 or 89.
Okay.
Because those were my year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But 1985, I was, because I was born in 1980. 85, I started going to Yogi Bear Sunday School. 85, and I remember, man, I mean, if you experienced Bushwick and Brooklyn back then, it was nothing but drugs. I mean, alcohol, abandoned building everywhere, abandoned cars everywhere. I mean, everywhere you walk to get to a destination, all you see is abandoned buildings, drug addicts in the corners, cars being inflamed in the corner, fire departments trying to put them out and leaving them there for years.
Man.
Those are the 80s.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Brutal, man.
Yes.
So it looked like a war ground or something, like, you know?
You know when you go to war and they leave everything else abandoned?
Yeah.
It was almost like that in the 80s.
Wow. So, I mean, New York was tough. I mean, New York has always been known as a tough city.
New York was always tough. Brooklyn was always tough. And we can only not talk about Brooklyn because Queens and Staten Island, Long Island,
and
they were all the same.
Bronx.
They were all the same, even the Bronx. Well, the Bronx, the Bronx is the Bronx. But, I mean, it was tough back then. It was. I can't say it was easy because nothing is easy in this world, even until now with this pandemic going on.
Right.
And we got to struggle and social distancing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was really tough.
Yeah. And now to like speed up to closer to now, I would say, but this is also talking about pre-pandemic. Like, yo, my understanding is at one point Bushwick was the worst, you know what I'm saying, the worst community anywhere, to now, yo, it seems like downtown Brooklyn almost in a way compared to the way it used to be. I mean, you're talking about you have a very diverse neighborhood now. Some people would say gentrification, but when you walk down Bushwick, you thinking like, yo, you got white people, Hispanics, Asians, black people, What's up, man?
Well, because, okay, so basically back in the 80s, I remember it was all Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, but I mean, more than that, like in the 70s, mid 80s, Italian, Puerto Ricans, and then it turns in, and then slowly it start blending in with Dominicans, more Hispanic. But now these days we got more like what they call now hipsters. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I mean that's what you see in our community now. Now we're beginning to see in our community a little bit of everything, every kind.
Yeah, man.
So we got Latin, we got African Americans, we have people from Persia, people from India.
Wow.
White people, as you call them, hipsters, I think, for a word. I'm sorry. I apologize for an inconvenience. But yeah, you see a lot of those kind, which is good because we supposed to be bond together.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
And I mean, that's what it's my mind, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, man. Cause I think that's dope, but also I think, like, you know, I feel too that with Pastor Bill Wilson being in the neighborhood, that it kind of even helped change a little bit.
Well, it helped a lot because Pastor Bill been here for decades.
Yeah, man.
Legacies.
Mm-hmm.
Pastor Bill's a legend himself.
Yeah.
You know, everyone in the neighborhood, everyone in Bushwick knows who he is by his name. Man, like if you mention to anybody, hey, do you know Pastor Bill Wilson? Yes, I know Pastor Bill Wilson.
Yeah.
He's the guy from Yogi Bear.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And talk about that, man, because Yogi Bear is like culture, bro.
Yogi Bear
is like it's part of the culture of New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? And kids love it.
Yeah, man.
We pick up more than maybe 25,000 kids a day.
Right.
To come and for them to hear the word of God. It's incredible. It's awesome.
It's dope because I never experienced this, right? Bro, I'm in the Bronx walking around with this Yogi Bear t-shirt on, right?
Right.
I think I'm a celebrity. People walk up to me like they know me. Kids, Yogi Bear! Ah! And I'm like, yo.
The thing is, we call these things called sidewalk Sunday school.
Yeah.
So what we do is this big yellow truck. Mm-hmm. It goes all over around the boroughs. It goes to Bronx, Staten Island, Queens, Brooklyn, Long Island, you name it. It goes everywhere.
Yeah, man.
So we're wearing all the same shirts. So when the kid sees that, they're already recording in their minds is Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So wherever they see you with a Yogi Bear shirt, they already know
what time it is.
They already know.
Yo, that's dope, man. Because I'm be honest, man. It's like a electrifying feeling, and it's almost like paparazzi in a way.
Woo!
But better yet, you know a little bit about it.
I know a little bit about
it. So, man, tell people, man, like what you do, man.
So I consider myself a paparazzi, and I work for a company. I can't say name. I don't want lawsuit to be company here.
Okay, cool.
But I work for this company that usually they show on Fox. You know which one I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So I meet celebrities for a living, and I met a lot of celebrities in the past, man, over like 20 years.
Wow.
I have met my favorites. I have met Johnny Depp.
Come on.
I have met Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. You name them.
Man.
You name the big names.
Come on, Pirates of the Caribbean. Come on.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow. Come on now.
Come on, man.
But I take my job seriously. I love the job. I love what I do. I love meeting new people. I love trying to bring celebrities into God.
Yeah.
I try my best. Sometimes they have time, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
When they have time, that's when I say, hey, man, keep your head up. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Just remember that. And I'm always here if you need to talk.
See, and I think that's dope, man, what you're doing, because like you never know. You casting a seed out there, bro, and you never know who that may touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now personally, you showing me some videos, right? Some videos of what you was doing, man. And y'all, I'm not even telling a lie, bro. I hear celebrities calling this man by name, like, yo, Rudy, like, yo.
We have to post it up one of these days.
Yeah, come on, Rudy, man, shout out your social media, man.
I would like to shout out my girl Emma Watson, and I would like to shout out Emma Dumont, Johnny Depp. Shout out to Brad Pitt and all those guys. Love you, man. Keep your head up in this pandemic, and hope to see you soon, and I hope my job keeps on running.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man, because and I want to let people know, man, like the reason why I invited you on this show, man. Well, one, because you know what I'm saying, we got a great connection. You good people. You know, we vibe well together.
You know what's weird? Because I don't recognize when I met you for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think I met you in Sunday school.
Right.
I think, and I don't remember, but man, when I saw you and you started doing all these jokes and stuff, I knew and then that man, I was like, yo, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
This guy's amazing.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. That's much love, man. But I know that's what, like, it's a gift that God given me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's helped, like, open up great relationships. You know what I'm saying? Good relationships with people, connecting, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we were laughing and we were just talking and doing our thing, I didn't know, like, some of the things. Like, I'm gonna be open and transparent with the people that's listening right now, man. Like, real talk, like, bro, you do great stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to seem like, oh, I'm bragging on you. But let me brag a little bit. Let me brag. You know what I'm saying? My guy Rudy, man, this dude is, first of all, just a great heart. You know, he has a great heart, guys. And honestly, like, me from Chicago, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm from Puerto Rico. How
you
about
dig?
that?
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you are. If you from New York, you from LA, you from Puerto Rico,
Amen.
you from Mexicano, I don't know, you from Dominican Republic, it don't matter. I don't care if you from Kenya, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Real recognize real, man. And Rudy does some great things, man. Looking out for me, even if it's some of the small things. The man even cooked for me one time. You know what I'm saying? He done helped a black man out with seasoning chicken. Hallelujah!
Come on now. Hello.
Come on now. Huh? Yo, I'm telling you, man. But no, man, you just definitely been such a great, friend, great person to be around, a great joy. Always love to bring people together, fellowship together, and you want to see people come together and just live the best that they can live, man. And one, I just want to say thank you for that. Y'all clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yo, Rudy is my guy, man.
And you're welcome. And that's me. That's who I am. I think that's how I've been raised.
Yeah.
Mama always told me to do good, not bad.
Yeah.
Because when I grew up, I didn't grow up in an ordinary family. When your mom have 11 kids, and all those 11 kids are living in the same roof,
man,
you have to provide, wake up early in the morning for school, make breakfast, make sure your kids are showered, ready to go. And to come back from school and have 11 kids back in the dinner table at a certain time, it's not easy.
Yeah.
For a single mom. Because my mom and my dad, they've been together, yes, for a very long time, but they were not married. They were just boyfriend and girlfriend for over 50 years.
Oh, man.
And and that's how it was.
Yeah.
It was just communication between them.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, I love my mom, I love my dad. I mean, but growing up wasn't easy, but mom always taught us to be clean, be polite to people.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's who I am right now. I'm clean, I'm being polite to people. I love doing things that, even though if you don't send me to do something, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, man.
Because that's who I am.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Because I think back then when you learned those things, that it was like a common thing. In today's time, bro, it's so uncommon.
Yeah.
Like just some of the basics of values that you were taught, man, they're so uncommon. And let me tell you something, man. There's some bonita chicas out there.
Oh, yes.
That I mean, man, that would appreciate for some of my English speaking. There's some beautiful women out there, guys. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna admit, yes, I'm single.
Oh, Rudy.
Yeah, he's out there. Hey, you gotta give me some slack. I just turned 40.
Yeah, man. But no, man. But I think that's one of the things that's like lost in today. Just some of the basic value principles that human beings just need to know, you know?
Right, yeah.
And but yeah, man, Rudy, like, bro, you being in New York, you done seen so much.
Man, I've been through New York. I've been in Brooklyn all my life. And been through 9/11, been through accidents. Because I had an accident in 2006. I was run over by a car, and I was in a coma for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
I didn't knew what was going on there.
Wait a minute.
You know?
News alert. I didn't know it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
come on, testify.
I'm gonna testify you right now. Hold up. So basically, I was in a party somewhere that I was not supposed to be going. I did not have a drink. I did not have alcohol.
Wow.
I only had water, juice, food, because I love food.
Yeah.
But it was really late. Something that I regret doing, coming home late, because I'm not a late type of person.
Yeah.
I never like to get home late. But Martin Luther King Day on January of 2006, why I don't remember much. I came out of a party, and I said, instead of going upstairs, because I remember the neighbor straight up telling me, hey, go home, I'll leave you here, and I'll see you tomorrow. I said, okay. So they left. So I decided, instead of going upstairs to my house, I went to the bodega. Those of you that don't know what's a bodega is a store.
A corner store.
A corner store.
For my Midwest folk.
Yeah. So I went to the store. When I came back out of the store, it was red light.
Okay.
I walked the street. Once I got into the middle of the street and I looked to my right, all I see is just bright light.
Wow.
And when I woke up in the hospital. I didn't even felt when the car hit me. It was a hit and run. They never found the guy. Being in a coma for 2 weeks is not pleasant. People are asking me, have you seen the raptures? Have you went to heaven for 2 weeks? I was like, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I didn't go to heaven.
Come on.
I didn't go to heaven. I didn't go to hell.
Yeah.
But all I heard, it was God's voice telling me, it's not your time.
Wow. Man.
So when God said it's not your time, and you're in a coma for 2 weeks, He's gonna wake you up.
Oh yeah, come on, Rudy. Go ahead and preach, man.
You know.
Rudy Furtick over here. Rudy lit.
He's gonna wake you up. And when I woke up out of that coma, my sister was there. I freaked her out because when I woke up like it was a zombie, like waking up, like a dead guy, boom, just bouncing and waking up. And I woke up like that. My sister got a little frightening, but I mean, it was not a pleasant year. For those 2 years, it was not pleasant because, you know, the double vision and stuff like that had effect on me.
But I think that's so powerful.
But I think it's God. I just thank God that I'm breathing.
Yeah.
Because I remember facts. I remember telling the doctor what was wrong with me, and the doctor just told me, you are a miracle that you are walking. Because you've been dragged for a block and a half.
Whoa.
Underneath the car of the taxi.
Yo.
And for me, to God give me a chance, and lucky I'm breathing the air.
Yeah, man.
And I'm walking. I owe my life to God.
Yeah, come on, man.
You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care who I owe my life to. My life belongs to Jesus, you know?
Yeah, come on, man.
You know? And that's something I haven't spoken to nobody yet.
Yeah.
Besides here on the podcast now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken to, about it, like my family members and friends, but like in publicly, this is the first time.
Man, bro, and listen, I'm honored, man. I'm honored to be able to hear this testimony, bro, because I'll say it's encouraging. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people, right? Most people will be dead. Most people.
Oh yeah, when you get hit like that, and the velocity, and the car was going like maybe 75, and you run, and instead of you rolling on top of the car and you going under.
Oh my God.
It's a bad experience.
And to be dragged.
And my doctor said, dude, you have no broken bones whatsoever.
Bro, that had to be an angel.
I think you, Gabriel. I know you're up there listening. because I mean, not only Gabriel, but I gotta thank God.
Come on, man.
Because I think Jesus just came down from the raptures and laid hands on me.
Yeah, he did it himself.
He did it himself.
He had to come himself.
Because for me not to have broken bones or anything, and just two things that happened to me in that accident. Mm-hmm. Once, my eye turned a little crooked, which is I see the double vision.
Okay.
And one, I'm deaf in one ear. I can hear in one ear. But guess what? I'm breathing.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah. Man.
The double vision is gone.
Right. Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I could hear fine, and as long as I'm breathing and as long as I'm talking, I'm gonna still praise him.
Woo. Come on, man. I started to shout. Y'all heard it first right here from Bishop Rudy Jakes.
Come on now.
Come on now. Yo, man. Rudy, man, that is a powerful testimony. And y'all, the ones that are listening now, y'all, guess what? Y'all are hearing this for the first time. I'm hearing this for the first time. Yo, this is what we love to do on this show. Yo, now, Rudy, I got to ask you some fun facts, right?
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
After this, I really wanted some Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Let's do it. Hey, y'all heard that, Chick-fil-A? So, hit your boy up and come sponsor a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Sponsor by.
But no,
what is it? Isaac on the air.
Yeah. Isaac. We got it, y'all. This is the We Got It show. And we got IT. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I agree.
However, whatever it means to you, internal truth, Isaac Taylor, inspirational thoughts, anything IT. You know what I'm saying? It's me, baby. All right. So, really quick question, man. Just some fun facts, right? Just some things. Favorite food?
Man, you got me there. Like, you mean like fast food or food in general?
Home cooked meal.
Home cooked meal. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rice and beans. With some pork chops.
Come on.
That's my favorite.
I thought of myself.
Right?
Okay, man. All right, so I got you. Pepsi, Sprite,
okay,
or iced tea.
You know what? I'm gonna go 100% because I'm a Pepsi fan.
I
love Pepsi. I love the taste. I'm a big Pepsi fan.
Did Beyonce have a play in that part?
I don't know. But if you see Back to the Future too, you see Pepsi everywhere.
For sure. Okay. Cool. Michael Jordan. Okay.
This gotta be tough.
LeBron James.
Oh.
Ow! Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
It's tough. It's, you put me in that position of a shoe. Because, yeah, it's like a shoe because then you don't know what size to wear. You know what I mean? Man. I'm gonna have to go with Jordan.
Come on.
Because I grew up with Jordan.
Yeah.
I remember the playoffs in 1993. Chicago Bulls versus the Phoenix Suns.
Ooh.
Great game. It was a great game.
They put Charles Barkley to shame.
What? Michael Jordan put him to shine.
Yo, man. Okay, cool. I respect that. You know why I respect it? Because, your boy from Chi-Town, Chicago Bulls. Let's get it. Okay. Perfect. Let me give you another question, right? Where would you want to go for vacation? These 3 choices. I'm going to pick them out for you.
Ooh.
Huh?
Come on now.
Aruba, Paris, or Jamaica.
I'm gonna have to say Paris.
Oh,
That's where I gotta meet my true love. You know?
Come on.
Come on now.
Parlez-vous français?
Oh no, Paris Tower. You know?
Yo. Okay, one more thing. Now, would you rather live in a Rolls Royce for 3 years, right?
Right.
Or would you rather, live in a house that has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, right? And you gotta share it.
I know
with
what you
30
get.
people.
I know what you get. I go with the
Yeah.
first one.
The Rolls Royce.
Yeah, I go with Rolls Royce.
But okay, the thing is, what you gonna do about showering though?
I don't know. I figure it out. There's probably got to be rivers out there, rivers and lakes. I don't know. You know.
But you couldn't do the two.
Oh,
two
not with 30.
bedroom
Not
house.
with 30 people.
30. Yeah.
That'll be tough.
Yo, that'll be tough. Yo, I thank y'all so much for listening. I appreciate you, Rudy, man.
Thank you for having me, Isaac.
Yo, you've been a wonderful guest.
Thank you so much. I really
Hey.
appreciate it.
Y'all comment, let me know, hit me up what y'all think about Rudy. If y'all got questions for Rudy, y'all can leave them in the comments and I'll share them with Rudy, and Rudy can get back to you guys. Go ahead, Rudy.
I also have an Instagram page if you want to see my celebrities pictures.
Ooh.
My Instagram is Rudy2 It's also called Project Rudy. If you type it in, you will actually see it. But yeah, feel free.
Yo. And so, guys, I also thank y'all for listening in. And this will not be the last time y'all hear from Rudy. Yo, we got some
Come on
things
now.
coming up. Come on now. But thank y'all so much. Y'all, we're going to wrap
Thank
it
you.
up. This has been a wonderful interview. Yo, remember, we got it. We got Isaac Taylor. We got inspirational thoughts. We got it. All right. Love y'all. Peace.